Richland's population has increased by nearly 20,000 residents since the Richland Fire Department built Station 72 on the corner of Gage and Keene in 1991. The station was to help better serve the expanding population in that area. Well, now Richland's population is over 51,000 residents. Most of the growth there has happened in South Richland. So to keep up with the required levels of service for fire and emergency, another station is needed in the South Richland area.
Currently, resources are pulled from existing stations or other jurisdictions. With the addition of Station 74, all fire and emergency service systems will be enhanced. The station will be built on city-owned property next to the city shops buildings near Dupertail Street in the CityView area. Recently, the city held the historic groundbreaking ceremony for our new fire station, Station 74.
What a beautiful day. We're here to break ground on the city's 4th fire station. 3, 2, 1, dig it up.
Today is a good example, as I, being on the council, call from a vision to reality. Last year, I sat on the council capital improvement project subcommittee and participated in discussion of the importance of this station to our citizens and business people. I am proud to stand here today before you, ready to break ground. I look forward for the summer of 2015 when we cut the ribbon and open the station for service to everyone.
As you know, emergency response is a core service of what city provides its residents and businesses. The need for this station has been talked about for years and years, and I'm proud to be a part of the process to come to fruition. Understanding the need and funding don't always parallel one another, which is why this process has been so unique. We were able to strategically fund the station and worked with the state of Washington to receive permission for the first design-build project on this side of the state. The design-build process enables us to build more of a station for the same amount of money allocated for traditional build processes.
We went over to Kent and made a presentation in front of this group called the Project Review Committee. And we made our pitch and we got our approval. And we didn't know it at the time, but we were the first public agency to get this approval out of anybody in the state. And the University of Washington and WSU were there to watch our presentation, and they caught us afterward and they said, "How did you do it? How did you put this together? We have projects on the book that we could use this pilot program for too, and we're gonna watch your project because we wanna do the same thing." So we're leaders in this design build world in this project category in the state, and we plan to do it right.
There are years and years of work behind where we are today, and it's been a long road, but we're doing it for the right reasons. Our council has looked at all the priorities of capital projects in the city, and there are many, and figured out that this is our time to build this station right here, right now. And it takes an enormous amount of courage, and we appreciate that. It's certainly a team effort. But the other piece that we're looking at is the fire service itself. That's what this is about. It's not just building a fire station for the Richland Fire Department. It never has been. It's about building a fire station for the City of Richland that's part of a system. And that's why District 4 and Kennewick need to be here, because this station adds to the whole system, not just Richland. And this area has grown a lot. We know we've got a lot of risk up here. Every time we send engines from somewhere else to cover this area, we're stripping down the reliability of those other areas. So this station improves response throughout the city and throughout the region. It's really important that we acknowledge that. The other thing that I want to include, and it's really an acknowledgement of Darren. Darren and Joe have spent a lot of hours with our firefighters making sure we build a station that's functional and committed to what we are committed to, and that's getting out of that fire station. So we spent all this time building a beautiful station, but our goal is to get out of it as quickly as we possibly can. And so we've put a lot of time and thought, and the firefighters have put all of their experience and knowledge into contributing to the design team and to the contractors to make sure that we build a station that we can get out of quickly. So where we can save seconds, we're saving them. So it's a good functional facility that's housing firefighters 24/7, 365, but our goal is to get out of there quickly each and every time we're called for an emergency response.
Funding for Station 74 was included in the 2014 budget. The budget added 1.1%, or about 94 cents, to an average residential customer monthly electric bill. Even with the utility tax increase, Richland's electric utility tax rates are still lower than its neighboring cities. In addition, an ambulance utility fee was also budgeted to increase by $2.32 per occupied residence and businesses each month to cover the remaining and ongoing operations and maintenance costs.